time, it's game time, it's game time. Look here. Tonight, we tuning in to watch Will, Lajohntay, Jimmy, Shiloh, Cam. We looking for them to put on a show. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see nothing less. I want Shiloh pick 6. Now, okay, put it like this. I do want everybody to get their shine on in this game. I want everybody to show the NFL they like that. Correct. On both sides of the ball. But at some points in the game, I need Shiloh and Cam to do what they do. I need Lajohntay and Jimmy and Will to do what they do. I need them to get off out there because, yes, practice showed everybody what you could do. But on defense, they held back. On defense, they held back. Now, you're not trying to destroy nobody's career right now, but you trying to bust them if you can. Like you want to get to them now. So I want, and I really want Shiloh. If Shiloh can have MVP of the game, now listen, whoever truly need MVP of the game, may God bless them with that. But if it could be Shiloh, I would love it. If it could be Shiloh get MVP of the game, I'm talking about a forced fumble, a pick 6, just an interception in general. I'm talking about, man, do your thing. Do your thing. I want Will them out there grabbing it. Lajohntay, punt return. Jimmy, kick return. Like, I want them boys to shine. Shiloh, Cam, Jimmy, Lajohntay, Will. Get out there and ball out. This your opportunity to show what you'll do in a game situation. Then you have, now it's get ready for the combine. Now, Jimmy and Lajohntay, I don't know what Travis and Shador are going to do, so I really don't know what they're going to do. Now get prepared for that combine after that. Stand on your combine numbers, unless Shador say, hey, bro, I want you to come run routes for me. I get that. You might not want to run routes there. You might clock that 4-2 or 4-3 and be the best at the thing. Yeah. I like that. Ride out. So at this moment, y'all, people dream of playing in these games. Listen, when you want to make it to the NFL, you dream of getting in one of these games, whether it's the Hula Bowl, the East-West Shrine, the Senior Bowl. You want a bowl game where you know the scout's going to be there. You want a bowl game that's respected. You want a bowl game that has individuals in it that have turned into superstars, where you know that, hey, they looking at me. They're looking at me. So this is an opportunity for them to get in game action and cut up. Because, see, it was third out there, really. It was third the whole week. Defense ain't really get to do nothing, so it's third all week. Now, what I don't like is, what I wish would have happened was they gave the all-practice team. They didn't have none of my Colorado boys on there. I ain't like that. At least, yeah. I think they picked a baller from each position. And I get it. I heard that wide receiver from South Carolina, but he transferred to Ole Miss. I heard he balled. I heard he ripped the scene up out there. So I get that. But, dog, I wanted one of them boys to have that. But it's all right. This opportunity right now is an opportunity of a lifetime. They have enjoyed a week of NFL scouts, putting that work in, shining. Now you get to finish it off. You get the icing on the top. Put the icing on the top, baby. Put the icing on the top. Go out there. If you get, okay, I want, now if it was an overall MVP, I want Shiloh to have it. Just because of everything they be trying to do to Shiloh. If not, get MVP of defense, and I need one of the Colorado boys to get MVP of the offense. I need them out there balling. Well, let me see what y'all talking about. JB, what's happening? Hey, you already out there? Texas. Dog, you hit that stadium before me. Ow! I want to see that stadium. C. Smith, what's good? T. Styles. Hey, man, let's get it. D, yeah, man. I had to tighten up. See, the reason why I ain't getting no haircut, because when I get my little temp fade or whatever, I ever fade it or whatever, that wind be so cold sometimes, it be chopping the back of my head. I be like, oh, goodness gracious. But now, the weather look like it's going back right. I can step out and do my thing now. Do my thing now. Yeah, I can step out and do a little something. Mac, what's happening? Did you say we need everybody to go? Yeah, we need, hey, everybody shine today. This your opportunity to hit that NFL like you want to. Oh, yeah, side note. I got a couple interviews for y'all. One interview, I know y'all ain't really tripping on, but it's still gonna be a great interview. But I got an interview for y'all Sunday. It's with a high school superstar. It's a high school superstar, and Colorado just sent him that offer. I can't tell you everything he said because he also committed. So I got an interview for y'all. Hey, we gonna see how this thing go. Got a high school baller. Hey, see, man, when God want to work that thing out for you, yeah, people come bringing it to you. Just bring it to me. Just bring it to you. Hold on. Regina E, what's good? Coach Dre, what's happening? Hey, appreciate it. Salty, what's happening? You said Will, Shiloh, Cam really need to show out. Jimmy and Lajohntay already invited to the combine. Now, you know the thing is, well, I guess if Will get invited, he would post his. But Shiloh might be invited and just won't post it. Cam probably will post his. Because you know Travis and Shador got it and they ain't going to post it. So, but yeah. Yeah, I get it. They them three may not have one. But for some reason, I think Shiloh might. I don't know. Alicia, what's good? You say, come on, internet aunties. Hey, pray for all of them. Y'all, it feel like something on me. T Styles, you say, I think all our boys got to show out. Right. I want all to shine. But if I can have an MVP, well, I just want Shiloh to get it because they own him. People writing them crazy articles. Pete, what's happening? SC Sneaker LT, what's good? Dr. Mo, what's good? Pete, you said not to chopping up the back. Yeah, hey, listen, that wind be chopping. Yo, boy, that wind had me not wanting a haircut. I don't know how people up north get haircuts. Lisa, you say you thought I was letting it grow? Nah, that wind was too strong. Now it's going back to normal Florida weather. I might have on a hoodie till April, but at least it'll still be normal Florida weather. Taylor May, you say, I hear you. My heart is tender for Shiloh and Cam, much pressed. All of them really, but yes, they on Shiloh. Coach Dre, you said, I think that was crazy that nobody made. Yeah, bro, I said the same thing. I was like, Now, much as hype we was getting, but I told y'all, it's all in the behold of who looking at the whole nine. Like, are we looking at the whole scope of everything? But it is what it is. I hope tonight, when they see that, they ain't gonna put me on the all practice team. That's cool. I'm gonna light them up. Man, I hope they light them up. J Rock, you say is Payne Houston from here in Louisiana. I think he is. He's a 5-star quarterback. Yeah. I seen him at University of Texas, had him out there on that visit. And said, yeah, man, I had to get right. The temperature back normal now. Yeah, y'all, I don't know what happened to that, why they did that with that all-practice team. They ain't throw us off on there, but I'm cool. Ball out tonight. I know they did some great things while they was there, so it's good. Benzo, you say Travis alternated between weeks, training on each side of in Dallas at Prime Ranch, I think. Well, they just show highlights of it. Salty, you say if Will doesn't get an invite to the combine, he needs to catch for Shador. Correct. Well, he won't have no choice. If you don't get invited to the combine, you have to go to your pro day and cut up. You got to go to the pro day and cut up. But as far as Jimmy and Lajohntay, they get out there. If they run a great 40 and give a nice vertical, give a fast 3-cone drill, give a fast 5-10-5, they could stand on them numbers and do the throwing with Shador. But they might decide to do the throwing at the combine. I just don't know. It's gonna be able whoever advising them. Who advising them? Like, will the person that's advising them say, hey man, I need you to do this? Cause you gotta kind of see where you at. Cause you know everybody coming. Well, put it like this. I can't say all the teams gonna show up for the pro day at Colorado, because what I know is the top teams looking for a quarterback gonna show up, and the top teams that think they can get Travis Hunter gonna show up. So maybe I would get at the combine and do my thing. I might would go all out at the combine. I may would have to go all out because I know they gonna come for Shador. Well, them same teams could draft me too, but it's just, you got to kind of make sure that it go the way you need it to go. Get it right. Get the call right. Yeah, man. You just wanted to go good for him. You just wanted to go good for all of them. Coach Dre, you say, I guess they're going, I mean, maybe when yeah, hopefully. JB, you say they don't want to give Coach Pride credit for having amazing players. They don't. Listen, I realize that Coach Pride got to do a lot. He has to do more than the normal coach. He just do. It's the media on his head. Everybody on his player, so yeah. Get the call right. You say the Shiloh post are people with no knowledge. Shiloh is a safety. He will not be lined up against wide receivers just looking to post negative. Well, I did a whole breakdown on it. They tried to go negative on him, but some of them was zone plays, some of them was just DB drills, and ball thrown crazy to him. And then some of the plays, he was actually balling on them. So I was like, man, they had no clue what they was trying to do. At least you say I want him to show them who he really is. Correct. And he will. Like, me and Coach Prime talked about this through texting, right? Shiloh only had one game that was just like dog Shiloh, and that was coming off an injury. That was coming off your arm messed up. You done missed 4 to 5 weeks. That was it. You go through his whole film. My boy putting on a show week in and week out. So I don't understand why they was going for him like that. I just don't get it. I don't get why they was going for him like that. So at the end of the day, that man's still gonna shine. JB, you say they want to continue that daddy ball narrative for Shiloh. He'll ball like he's gonna get his opportunity, and somebody just wanted to go all negative on him. They tried to hit him across the head, but he gonna be good. Benzo, you said nah, Travis was on his pod talking about it, so he going back and forth. I want to see it. I want to see the highlights of him though. Like, I know he gonna probably do it because he said it, but I want to see it. But normally when you train, you don't do all that traveling back and forth. You stay at one spot and you put that work in up until the combine, if you're going to do the combine, or up until pro day. Like, you really just don't be doing all that traveling like that. You kind of stay locked in, so you ain't got to worry about all that stuff like that. But, hey, to each his own. He is the top pick, so he going to be good anyways. T-Styles, you said Shiloh tired of all the bull jumps around his name. He going to show out. I wanted to, but I clearly don't want him to get on social media and talk about nothing. Don't talk about nothing. The only thing he need to do is make a pick 6 day interception, any of that, yeah, retweet that. But don't be talking about nothing. Don't get on and come for somebody that come negative about you. Don't worry about that, because plenty of people gonna talk trash. It's just that outlet right there have a lot of people looking at it because the name they titled it, but they really ain't about nothing. They just trying to make $1. That man making money. Benzo, you say, nah, he in Dallas training with the trainers. Oh, okay, so he ratting around there by Prime Place. Oh, all right, I get that then. Shanika the Realtor. DA, you say he can barely cover a tight end, run his film back. Man, he did good to me. They showed stuff on him when he was covering the tight end. He was on them. So, to me, Shiloh got what he need to be in the NFL. It's just what NFL team gonna take him. T-Styles, you say people mad at Coach Prime left Jackson. Yep, that too. They hit across the head everywhere they can get. Yeah, in the NFL, you cover everything. Wide receivers, safeties, all that. I mean, wide receivers and tight ends. That don't matter. But on that play, they was in zone, so that didn't really affect him. Benzo, you say Carter, cool, but ain't no way a team should take him over two or Cam. Who is Carter? I don't know nobody at Carter. SN, you say the media would it talk about the DN from Penn State. That's the Penn State guy, ain't he? Listen, y'all never know how these boys gonna want to draft now. You never know how they gonna want to draft. You never know. Yeah, hey, SN, the game on. Yeah, Penn State. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, you never know how they want to draft. You say Colin 21 is a very physical player. He's definitely NFL bound. Listen, some of the players that they got last year, drafted or undrafted, he was out there busting them. Fire! I'm talking about straight getting them. Pete, you said Shiloh does not have to say anything. Yeah, well, he just don't need to really. Just regardless of who else talking, he don't need to talk. Not when it's nothing negative. Regina, that's how people do it. Loaded, what's happening? Yeah, no, the game on NFL Network. Shanika Rilla, JB is. She out there now. She out there balling now. Coach Dre, you said if you watched practice this week, Shiloh was in the box. See, every team gonna know how they want to use the player. Every team gonna know how they want to use the player. Every team. Like, if I'm drafting you, I know how I want to use you. If I draft Lajohntay or Jimmy, I already know I want him at slot and I want him at special teams. I know that. If I'm drafting Shador, I already know I ain't looking for a running quarterback. I'm looking for a quarterback that's gonna get it done in the pocket and ball out. That's what I'm looking for. So, yeah. I don't get it. Excuse me. Miss Kim, what's good? Oh, yeah. I had to chop it up. I had to get back right. The weather back right now. Alicia, appreciate it. Right, it's no point, because it ain't no point. Like, you got to tell it how it is. But I just want them guys to get a real opportunity. Like, Shiloh, based on his body work of film, could be a draft pick. He's gonna need to run a 4.4. Shiloh cannot run a 4.5, y'all. 4.5, he don't need it. He needs a 4.4. I don't care if it's feel like something on me. I don't care if it's a 4.49 or 4.48. I just need him with a 4.4. Regina appreciate it. Yeah, she was out there crunk yesterday. We balled out. She knocking that thing out. At least you say, yep, they are looking for an opportunity to make him look. The certain people are. Certain people are. Anybody that don't like Prime, they get to take it out on his son and try to take it out on Prime if he catch an L during the season. So y'all, let me give you the whole narrative of Shador and Shiloh the rest of their time in the NFL, like with their NFL opportunity. It's gonna be what's gonna happen is if Shador throw a bad pass or interception in the preseason or over the summer in June and July, they gonna be on him. If Shiloh miss a tackle, get beat on a play, they gonna be on him. They gonna try to bring the struggle stuff to him. But anybody else, y'all, they wouldn't be doing this. They wouldn't be doing this. It's only because it's Coach Prime. It's only because it's Coach Prime they going after these boys like that. I feel sorry that it's like that, but that's how people want to go for Coach Prime. Again, I told y'all I painted the picture for you. If these was Arch Manning grandkids, Peyton Manning's nephew and stuff, they wouldn't do this. Peyton Manning's son, they wouldn't do all this, y'all. They wouldn't do this. They wouldn't do it. It's just because, for some reason, Dion, they just own him. Matt, you say people said the same thing about Ed Reed and Sean Taylor, and you see what they did. Them boys balled out like, boy, hey, everybody knew they were going first round. Benzo, you said if Colorado ran Jimmy outside, Tay and Slot and Travis outside in some formation, Jimmy would have gotten hurt. I don't know. I think Jimmy could have balled that outside or inside. Like, he could have got his catches now. Y'all know back in the days, it wasn't no such thing as a slot receiver. It was just, you was at receiver. You was either out there or you wasn't, regardless of your size. You was either him or you wasn't him. Hey, Mo, what's good? Yeah, back in the days, they ain't have it like that. Hey, Mo, you say, notice how they went after each and every person in the Sanders family. They have. They go on them boys like it's their responsibility. Hey, who's gonna attack Shador today? Hey, who's gonna attack Shiloh today? Who's gonna go for him? That is what they are doing. Daniel, you say what time the game is? It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. T-Styles, you say you want to see how the offense, how our offense looked this year? I want to say our offense could look similar to what Coach Prime did at Jackson State in that spring part of the year. And the reason I'm saying the spring part, because he had a running quarterback. The only thing is, K-Salt could run and throw. That quarterback he had that year really couldn't throw like that. But K-Salt could run and throw. So I think with this offense, we're going to be good. Oh, yeah, Benzo. Yeah, he could have did his thing out there. He could have did his thing. Matt, you say Low going to be fine. That's what the trainers are for. He's getting it from, yeah. He know he an underdog. He know he got skills to do it. He got to give him a 40. They're going to want that 40. They're going to want to see a good 40 time on Shiloh. If he could give him a 4-4, he'll win. If he give him that 4-5, that 4-6, that thing gonna be rough, y'all. He needs a 4-4. They might let him slide with a 4-5, but he need that 4-4. Like, maybe the 4-5 wouldn't matter if when they looking at the film, they like, man, I don't care what y'all say. He got football speed. He might not have the straight line speed y'all wanted to with 40 mesh, but he got the football speed. He can close, he can hit, he can do everything he need to do. That'll save him if he run a 4.4. Eli, you say Shiloh is an undrafted free agent. At best, let's keep it a buck. Nah, he got a body of work, of film that can get him drafted. It's just, will it be the 6th round, 7th round? But if he can run a 4.4, he'll be good. If he run a 4.4, he'll be good. Hey, Mo, you say Shiloh can run a 4.5 and be straight. That 4.5 ain't gonna get him what he want. He'll be solid with it, but a 4.4, they gonna say, ooh, he need a 4.4. Now, if he could surprise everybody, clock a 4.3, clock one. But if he can get a 4.4, he'll be good. DM, you say everybody need to calm down. The proof in the pudding already. Yeah, he has it. He could play in the NFL. But as far as that combine or pro day, they gonna want that. They gonna want that. Just for this talking part of the season. Now, when he get invited to a training camp or get drafted, that's a different ball game. Now it's like, come to play. We don't care about your 40 no more. Come to play. See, the 40 matter at the combine and pro day. As soon as you get drafted, matter of fact, as soon as April hit and you drafted or you undrafted free agent, all that stuff out the window now. It's come to play. It has come to play. It has come to play. Stout, what's good? Terry, you say 4.5, gonna have him drop to linebacker. Nah, he ain't playing no linebacker. He can't play linebacker. His size ain't built for no linebacker. He had safety or slot all day. Nothing else. Safety or slot all day. Got the ball rolling out here. His safety or slot. J27, you say, bro, it's not a lot of safety that can run that 4.3, 4.4. He just got a test well overall in his game. The game don't matter, but a 4.4 would make him look good. Because, put it like this. Not that you comparing him to him, but that safety Caleb Downs, that boy gonna clock a 4.3 or 4.4. I don't see him clocking no 4.5. Like, Travis Hunter could run a 4.5 and people ain't gonna trip. They'll be like, dog, I thought he was faster than that, but they ain't gonna trip. But Shiloh, he needs a 4.4. Now, whether it happen or not, I don't know. But honestly though, once you get drafted, now it's just, you better come to play. Learn your playbook and come to play. Coach Dre, you said Sway gonna have his speed right. Yeah, and that's what I feel. I feel working with Sway, gonna get him right, gonna get his confidence right, gonna have him at and man, do your thing. Stout, you say Shiloh needs to show completely. No, yeah. He got to show out all the way. He got to show out all the way. Hey, Mo, you say, right. You can now, correct. You can have that football intelligence on the field. But as far as this season right here, this basically track season. This is track season for everybody. So you want track season to show that you was out there doing track season, doing your thing. That combine or pro day, you got to show them you was out there working. You got to show them you was working. Yeah, I know safeties don't have to run that, but Shiloh, for his name's sake, he need it. He ain't got to have it, but he need it. I need him to clock a 4.4. I need the 4.4. Like, yeah, that boy was out there running. But I do want to see him run some. Benzo, you say, yeah, but they know Travis ain't running no 4.5. He shouldn't. He should run a 4.3 or 4.4. But if Sway can get him to run that 4.5, we'll be good. Hey, Mo, you say, hey, appreciate it. You say they done got Headache Game CEO hot. I want him to clear. I want it Pick 6 and take off. Get interceptions. I want that boy to get MVP of the East-West Shrine overall or defense. I want him to get that. Hey, yeah, Matt, appreciate that. Stamp, you say wish we were seeing 2 tonight? Nah. 2 don't need to be out there. 2 don't need to. Travis and Shador, if they really wanted to. Now, you know it's a certain thing now. It is a certain thing that nobody has never done before. I know they won't do it. But Travis and Shador could decide, man, I ain't doing nothing. I got game film. That's all we standing on, game film. I ain't doing nothing. I'm doing game film. So I bet somebody draft me. And guess what? Somebody will draft him. They don't have to see these little sorry pro day practicing combine stuff, man. That be for the birds. Because you know what you got. Because it's going to be somebody at the combine, at pro day, cut up. They going to run a 4-2. They going to, man, but their film ain't going to match. But guess what? They going to draft them. That's crazy, y'all. Somebody going to clock a 4-2, but their film ain't going to match, and they going to get drafted. It's just how the cookie crumble. They're going to be, wow. Did you see that speed on them? We got to have them. So that's what's going to happen in some of these arenas. They're going to be running that 40, and then they're going to say, hey, them boys like that. Them boys out there cutting up. Hey, it is what it is. That's what they're going to be saying. Hey, what's happening? At least you say the new strength and conditioning coach already has Shiloh jumping out fast. Yeah, he got to continue it because either Shiloh get invited to the combine and run the 40 there, or he train him all the way until pro day and run the 40 there. Shiloh got to give him a nice 40, y'all. If he run a 4.5, that's going to be straight. But if he clock that 4.4, that's going to make him turn that head. What? He ran a what? That boy ran a 4.45? Ooh, that boy was out there running. Yeah, that speed going to make him look good. GTV, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the NFL Network. Double J, what's happening? Hey, yeah, blessings on top of blessings. We definitely appreciate that, A-Mo. Right now, y'all, right now the focus is ball out in this game. Ball out in the game, and they'll get this right here. Let me see if that's what I... Ball out in the game, and they can get this right here. Ball out in the game, and this is what they gonna get. Get that. Get that. All I need is Shiloh to grab one. And do the prime on them. Do the prime on them out there. That's all I need. DM, you said Colin, 21 looked like he ran a 4.4 when he picked. Now, yes, he was running on that pick 6. That boy was out there getting it. Miss Kim, what's good? Coach Dre, you say that's what happened to the wide receiver that went to the combine and ran a 4.3 and wasn't going to get drafted, but got drafted because, yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, you give them that 40, that make them change their mind about you, because they might have, somebody, listen, you never know how they got it, but let's say they have it where Shiloh is they got him penciled in as a 4.5 or 4.6 guy. Say they have him penciled in like that, right? Penciled in at that time. If he runs that 4.4, that's going to shock him. That's going to make it where they say, God, dog, we got to have that boy. I ain't know he was running like that. Run his film back. They going to like his film. So that will put him in position to shine. He got to run a good time, yo. He need a good time. No matter how y'all slice that, he need a good time. Jennifer, what's happening? You say Jimmy gonna run a 4.27 to a 4.28? I hope he can run something like that. But if he give me anything from a 4.29 to a 4.38 or 4.39, I'm good. I'm good. As long as he run that 4.4, I'm good. K Flowers, what's happening? Double AB, you said Shiloh a high 4.7. No, sir. He ain't running no 4.7. Shiloh, at the worst case scenario, worst case scenario, will give you a 4.6. That's at the worst case scenario. But I'm looking for short Shiloh to give me a 4.5 or 4.4. DQ, what's happening? Monet, you say, what about Cam? They have been quiet on him except for the green light, that green dot on his helmet. They say he started. They say Cam started. I believe all of them had a solid week. They didn't make the all-star practice squad, but I think they had a solid week. Kelly, you said a 4.5 or 4.4. Yeah, if he could get that, he'll be good. Bizzo, 4.48. Yeah. Miss Kelly, you say the Bucks shine that practice. They did. They just didn't make the all-star practice team, but they didn't do it like a bunch of players. They did one player for each category. One quarterback, one running back, one wide receiver, all the way down. OAA, you said, my bad, a 4.47. Yeah, 4.47. He run a 4.47, he off in there. Shiloh running anything a 4.4, anything, he off in there. Matt, you say those ACL injuries won't get you on the 4.5. Well, I hope it does, but honestly, y'all, it's only track season, February and March. April, once you get drafted or get that call and you're an undrafted free agent, your 40 time is out the door. Now we want to see what you do. Can you get out here and learn this playbook and make plays? That's how you gonna make the team. Everybody that's in this East-West Shrine with Colorado, the only way they making the team is knowing that playbook and balling out. And they got the ball out in practice and game time. That's it. That's all gonna matter. See, right now is like talking season, and yes, they got the game, so he need to shine. He had practice, but it was thud. They got to shine in this game. They got to shine in this game. Lonzo, what's happening? Benzo, you say, see what that 40 did for Worthy. Yes, sir. Worthy probably was okay at wide receiver. Worthy clocked that 4.21. They say, God, dog, give me that boy. All we gonna say is hype. Nah. See what I'm saying? So your 40 matter. Your 40 will make them go back and reevaluate you. DM, you say they probably never played. Yeah, them Twitter people and Instagram, even if they did play, well, I know they didn't play for whoever made the clips. Because the clips, they tried to embarrass Shiloh, but they really didn't. They embarrassed him with the title and they keep coming back with it. But at the end of the day, we know you coming for him. NFL scouts, GMs, head coaches, they know what they looking for. They know what Shiloh can do. So, yeah. They already know. Hey, Mo, you said Cam low-key gonna be lurking to knock somebody. Yeah. Well, he want to bam them too. But he want to make plays too to get the pick six, force fumble, fumble recovery, pick it up and score. Anything round the ball on defense, if you can take the ball from the offense, you going to look good. If somebody else knock it loose and you pick it up and go, you going to look good. Like you want to look good in that situation. You want to look good all day, every day. It's just a must. Ms. Kim, you say, why do you think they choose to pick the players like that, Colin? He will will the Buffs get a chance to show their talent? Yes, tonight they will, because all of them, they should play everybody. East-West Shrine game should play everybody. But you want to get out there and start. But even if you ain't starting, you want to get out there in that game and you want to shine. I don't care if you don't put me in the second or third or fourth quarter. I want to shine. I get out there and shine, regardless of who you put out there. That's just gonna make me look good. You give me the quarterback that ain't that good, and I pick that thing off on him twice and run it back twice. Yeah, you can say what you want. I'm gonna be looking good. So I don't know why they didn't make the All-Star practice team. I don't know why. Well, I know why they come for Shador and Shiloh. It's just people don't like Prime. But right now we in the perform well at All-Star games. Like this the last week of All-Star games. Today is the East-West Shrine, and then Saturday is the Senior Bowl. So all eyes gonna be on the East-West Shrine and the Senior Bowl. And then after that, it is track season. Can you be ready for track season? And what I mean by track season is Combine is all about the track season. Pro Day is all about the track season. Now, once you give them that track time speed, now come out and ball out in your drills, running your routes. Da-da-da-da, bam. Da-da-da-da, bam. You got to do that. And once you do that, you'll be good. For some reason, y'all, I feel like standing up today. I'm finna raise this thing up. 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 Feel like I gotta stand a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, if they can get out there and catch that thing, run them routes, catch that thing, they gonna be good. But you gotta give them a 40. Hey, listen, y'all don't know, but this how it be when you be training for the 40. This what it be. Let me see. This how it be when they be training for that 40. They be getting down like this. They be practicing. Hey, they will practice that start over and over and over and over. Listen, they gonna practice that start a lot. That's all you gonna see people do. Mac, you know. Mac, you already know. Look, y'all. Boy, they be trying to have you burst out and lean over. They be talking about, this all you gonna be at the thing. All right. Get out. Get your hand ready. Lean up. Lean forward. Cock that hand back. Bam. That's all. Hey. That's all they gonna be talking about. After this game over, that's all it's about. It's about track season. Hey, Mo, nah. I ain't gonna run nothing. I ain't gonna give them nothing. Now, I can get out there and give you a good 5 yards now. I run me a good 5 yards or 10. K-Flowers, nah, it ain't nothing back there. JB, you said your co-workers, nah. Well, y'all don't know. I be acting like this all the time. Like, yeah, they know. Now, what they really talking about is, don't leave us. I know you're going to YouTube us and get out of here. T-Styles, you say I'm interested to see who they draft over the boys so we can really compare. Y'all, the 40 matter. Let me tell you this, okay? Travis and Shador, guaranteed draft picks. If Jimmy, you see that form I just gave you? That's what they're going to be practicing. If Jimmy Lajohntay could give them say one of them give them like a 4-2. If they give all access sports media, now I ain't going to get out there like that. Hey, they give them a good 40. One of them could come off the board first. If BJ Green give a good 40, let's say BJ Green could run I don't know what he running, But let's say you run a 4.5, 4.6. BJ Green could get out there and turn some heads. So you just never know. DM, you said Colin, all Shiloh got to do is hit one of them boys like, yeah. He need to hit tonight, but I hope he can get some interceptions just to make it look better. 50, what's happening? Hey, Regina, you say, am I the only one tired after watching Colin be out? Hey, look, I had to get out there and give it to y'all. Because that's how they're going to be practicing. That's how they're going to be practicing. Miss Kidd, hey, that's that. They're going to be getting it. JB, you say that look good from Colin. You say, hey, I can get out there and give him a little something now. I'll get out. Boy, hey, if I take off and run, I'll be like the road runner. You know how that ground used to, bam. I get up out of there now. T-Styles, you say, I'm just not peeping the gear. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me see now. JB, you said on Travis' pod, a fan asked which teammate had the biggest impact on him. Guess who he said? Oh, he said Cam. Oh, that's good. Hey, Mo, you said crazy how they don't like Prime, but the Sanders name has brought eyes to all the kids. That's it. The media want to deny Coach Prime and his boys, but the scouts and everybody else say, forget that. Shador, we got to draft that boy. You know, Shiloh, they talking trash, but we actually like him. So that's how that thing really is. T-Styles, so you said, okay, you do see one of the wide receivers going first round. No. I don't see not one of them first round. Dude, Lajohntay got the body of work that could place him in the first round. He got the body of work, but they not going to give it to him. Unless he go out there and clock like a 419. Yow! Jimmy clock a 419. Yow! Like, you got to clock something ridiculous because they're going off of hype, y'all. NFL kind of like hype. Put it like this. I'm going to go open my book up tonight. Tonight, we'll just have just at some part of tonight, I'm going to open my book up, how they looked at all the players coming into this year. Once they hype you up, once you get hyped up, your hype really don't go nowhere. The wide receiver at Arizona, yo, this man really went off in one game and had enough yards in one game that it kind of took care of him throughout the season. He had games where he didn't even look that good. Yeah, hey, Stamp, yep. That wide receiver for Arizona, they're hype. He's off of hype now. He got the size. He got the catch radius. He catch anything. And he could run routes and he got speed, right? So since he's so hyped up off of last season, this season really didn't even matter. He was league bound. Cam Ward, he balled. He deserved all the hype he get. But T-Mac, he riding off of last year wave. The wide receiver from Missouri, he riding off of last year wave. So when they running off of last year wave, you really, that's how the NFL do, y'all. They off of hype too. The NFL off of hype. They just hype it up. Like it's about that hype. You got the hype, they gonna roll with you. Stamp, you say I agree. A lot of people love him. I don't think he a great athlete, but I did. Now I think he's a great athlete. It's just he didn't show it this year. Yeah, AMOC, yep. It was just that one game pretty much saved him. Like it boosted his, like he set it off at the beginning of the year. Bam, 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 bam. And then, yeah. So after that, it was good. It was good. K Flowers, you said Coach Prime. Yeah, them tickets be popping. Coach Prime, them, man, they got the eyes at the game, like literally at the game. Then they got the eyes from everybody else trying to see what Prime gonna do. Whether they want to see him win or they want to see him lose. You watching Prime. So that's where we at right now. You wish they went draft off of hype. You rather them draft off of like, man, this guy balled out this season. Like he was all right. But I get it. I get it. He's that wide receiver 6'5". You feel you could Mike Evans him. Now that's a guy you could compare to Mike Evans. You feel like you could Mike Evans him. But you just never know. You just never know. At least you say, Colin, God allowed them to come under pressure because God gonna get all the glory. He will. He definitely gonna get the glory. He definitely gonna get the glory. DM, you say, Colin, they the ventilator right now. Hey, out there getting it, ain't they? Benzo, you say a lot of them dudes. Yeah, they didn't have the season that they was hyped up off of last year. What's that? They had a season that they had last year. But since they had that season last year, they name on it. Like Missouri quarterback, to me, wide receiver. He might go first round, but I don't think he just like that. Benzo, you say you watched Bird versus Texas A&M, and he looked terrible. Jimmy looked better than him. But see, he had that hyped up season. Once you get hyped up in the SEC or the Big Ten, if you just come back and produce a little bit, you good. Hey, I clocked that 40 on him. I clocked that 40. 50. You say the Buffs were the only team in college on every game, national TV. Yeah, we was national, televised, all throughout the year. They couldn't stop it. All eyeballs. What Prime doing? I got to get on there and see what Prime doing. Did he win? Did he lose? Did he win? Did he lose? So, I don't know why they come for him like that. Like, bruh, you wake up to worry about me versus waking up, going getting yours. I don't know how people live like that. I couldn't wake up trying to tell somebody, oh, yo, side note. You got to give God something to work with. I love that these boys giving God something to work with. They playing football. They training for football. They training for the 40. They getting right for it. They're planning to make the NFL. Well, the same for us. You got a plan for where you trying to go. Whatever you're trying to do in your life, you got to plan for it. Whatever dream you having, plan that dream out. You ain't got no how it's going to unfold and when you going to get there, but plan that dream out. You plan that dream out, you going to run right into it. Run right into it. Shiloh going to run right into the NFL. Jimmy Lajohntay, Cam going to run right into the NFL. Now they just have to do something with it when they get there. Travis and Shador, they pretty much locked for about 5 or 10 years. So, y'all, whatever y'all trying to achieve in y'all life, you got to plan for it. Stop saying, oh, I don't like this job, or I don't want to do this. Go start working on stuff you want to do and start working that thing out. Listen, I already know where I'm going to end up at and how my life going to be going. I already know. I'm on a plan. And God just ordering my steps. Order my steps in your ooh, just order my boy. K Flowers, you say I wonder how much time does I don't know. Ken, you say, do y'all have gators in that pond? Nah, they get them out. I ain't never seen one climb the fence. I only seen that on YouTube. I ain't never seen one in real life climb a fence. 50, you say Shadows. Yeah, I want to get it drafted too. T. Walker, what's good? Stand, you know what? Hey, Jennifer, yep, NFL Network tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. Mac, NFL Network. Benzo, you say all that hype, man. That's crazy. See, old boy got to understand. Milroe, if I was Milroe, I'm not going to the Senior Bowl. I'm not going to go to no All-Star game. Either I'm coming back or I'm training hard as I can for Pro Day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to train hard as I can for Pro Day. Because if not, man, yeah. See, Milroe more of a game time dude. Milroe get out there, NFL. Milroe get out there and hit. Now, Milroe will do it in a game now. Give Milroe a game. And I think he'll get it. But just out there and you just jump out there and we got to go to practice. Like, nah. That's hard. I think that's easier for a quarterback who's a pocket passer. If I can create on my own, I don't need to be at no All-Star game. Because you ain't going to let me do what I want to do. You're going to try to put me in a box. See, I think an All-Star game puts you in a box. You got to be a pocket passer to go out there. If my son was a quarterback and he was a scrambler like Milroe, we ain't going to the Senior Bowl to play. We'll go to the Senior Bowl and talk. Yeah, we'll talk. But we're not going out there and I know my son a scrambler. That's like Lamar Jackson would have been going to one of them things. Man, he ain't going out there. He know what time it is. He know what he can do. They know what they could do. Hey, Miss Kim, yeah, they ever climb one in person, I'll be out. Make open option. You said so no Colorado players was invited to the Senior Bowl? Yes, 2 of them was invited to the Senior Bowl. They just didn't go. Shador and Travis were invited to the Senior Bowl. They just didn't go. You know, somebody had DM'd me about that. I forgot. I should have told them that, but you just made me think about it. Yeah. Stan, you say you're right. Lamar even opted out of the Pro Bowl. Yeah, because it just be no point. It be no point. None of that stuff be mattering. D-Man, you say Milroe is going to be like the quarterback from talking about Anthony Richardson. He could very well be. He could very well be. Okay, Flowers, you say keep a camera on at 24, you gonna see something? Nah, they get them out. They get them out ASAP. Anytime it look like one in there. Freddie, what's happening? Let me see make sure I got everybody. Freddie, you say I want Cam to get that combine invite? Really, this is what I want for everybody. I want everybody that get their combine invite, be ready for it and go tie it up. Or just tap your pro day. Because it's going to be people there. It's going to be people there. It's going to be people there ready to ball out and watch you do what you do. So, they got that. Stan, you say I saw a few people say Milroe will get drafted off his correct, he will. That boy, listen, he could run and he could throw, like he could get it done. If it wasn't for Nick Saban switching up and retiring, I think he would have did better in Nick Saban offense this year versus the offense that Washington State coach ran. Coach KD, he didn't make it good for Milroe. He made it hard for him and Milroe. 50, you say, Colin, if one of them Gators came up out that pond, you're gonna need your road runners, please. Oh yeah, out of there. But see, y'all don't know. See, really, I'm a good old country boy. I get up there, that gator come out there, I get in there, I fry that gator up. I say, here, gator. Here, gator. I treat it like a boy, I fry that gator up. Listen, gator tail, gator neck, gator elbow, gator biscuits, gator french fries, gator hog maw, gator cornbread. We'll cut that gator. Nah, I'm playing. I ain't put no gator in my mouth ever. Never, never, ever. Never, ever. He ain't never, ever. Nah. Mac, you say Florida folks different. They ain't scared of no gator. Now, I ain't scared of one, but if one jump out, now that'd be kind of different. Like, y'all seen one coming, like, I'm gonna get out too. Barbecue, you say you talking yourself into active. Hey, listen, I got so many gifts, it's just whichever one God want me to run down, but I think this football lane, my lane right now. Now, if he want me to get out there. See, if I was an actor, I don't want to read no script. Just let me come in and do me. What we doing? Comedy? I got it. I ain't gonna be in no scary movies though. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.